We have so much mystery on this planet, that this Earth may seem like a mystery to you. But you will be surprised to hear that many of the mysteries in this world are man-made rumors, or false propaganda. One of these rumors is the mysterious Bermuda Triangle. We have heard that when a plane flies over the Bermuda Triangle, or a ship arrives in the area, it is lost in an invisible force. But is that really so? In today's episode, we'll find out if there really is a mystery surrounding the Bermuda Triangle, or whether it's really a hoax. The Bermuda Triangle has for many years been a mystery to people, sailors, tourists, or scientists. This place is also known as Satan's Triangle. Ships and planes are said to have mysteriously disappeared in this particular region of the Atlantic Ocean. When a ship enters this region, that ship may either be lost, or if an aircraft flies over this region, it may disappear. Even though it seems believable to everyone for so long, scientists have recently dismissed the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle as a lie. They have even called the earlier mysterious events surrounding the Bermuda Triangle a lie, and a fabrication. Christopher Columbus gave the first idea of the mystery surrounding the Bermuda Triangle. On October 11, 1492, he wrote in his logbook, while the sailors were passing through the area, they saw light dancing and black smoke in the sky, and there was a problem with the compass of the sailors on the ship. Nowadays, experts have examined the actual logbook, and concluded that the light seen by the sailors was the fire and smoke used for cooking in the boats used by the people of the area. The problem with the compass was due to the change in the position of the stars. W. Jones first wrote about this triangle in a newspaper in 1950. 2 years later, George Sand wrote a short article in Fate magazine entitled "Sea Mystery at Our Back Door." In this article, he tells the story of the disappearance of 5 U.S. Navy training aircraft called Flight 19. From then on, mysteries about the Bermuda Triangle began to spread around the world. Many writers from all over the world started writing books with the sweetness of their minds, and some movies have been made on this subject, whose content and the story were completely false and imaginary. In April 1972, American Legion magazine wrote about Flight 19, the pilot of which was heard to say, "We don't know where we are, the water is green, no white." This is the first time 19 has been associated with a supernatural event. Then in February 1964, Vincent Gaddis traced another story called the Deadly Bermuda Triangle. In this way, through various books and false stories, false propaganda, and myths about the Bermuda Triangle spread around the world. Research by modern scientists has confirmed the propaganda in the name of this region was a complete lie and a rumor. Originally, it created confusion and rumors about the region from the imagination of the writers. If you want to be clearer, you can try online flight tracking software or applications. Hundreds of planes fly through the Bermuda Triangle every day, but not a single plane has been lost. Hundreds of seafaring ships sail through the region every day, but no ships have sunk or disappeared. Larry Kuesch was the author of the Bermuda Triangle Mystery Solved 1975. He tried to find a solution to this mystery by analyzing all the previous stories and propaganda interpretations in his book. Kuesch shows a large part of the described accident occurred outside the boundaries of the so-called triangle. He also provided a number of arguments and information in his book about the false mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. The number of ships and planes reported missing in the Bermuda Triangle is unmatched by any other sea in the world. Tropical storms regularly hit the region, causing ships and aircraft to go missing. But Berlitz or other writers have largely avoided such storms. In the descriptions of many incidents, the writers have painted the colors of imagination. If a boat arrives at the port later than the scheduled time, it is said to be missing. The authors tell of many events that have never happened again. For example, there was talk of a plane crash on Daytona Beach in Florida in 1938, but no information was found in the newspapers at the time. The marine insurance company Lloyd's of London has found, there is nothing more terrifying in this triangle than the other seas. So they do not charge more than usual on any ship passing through this region. The U.S. Coast Guard has approved after extensive research on the author's descriptions, there is nothing unusual in the region. In 1972, a tanker named VA Fog sank after an explosion in the Gulf of Mexico. Coast Guard photographed the wrecked tanker and recovered several bodies. But some writers say, all the occupants of the tanker have disappeared. Only the captain was found holding a mug of coffee in his hand on his cabin table. So, it was also a false and fictional story created by the writers, with which there was no similarity of truth. The Bermuda Triangle is a world-famous and mysterious place. In reality, no incidents have been reported in the region at present. The writers, out of ignorance or intentionally, created a mystery about the Bermuda Triangle. The events that preceded it were also largely based on suspicion, false propaganda, and fantasy.